What's cracking, guys? Today, I'm going to be talking about something a little bit more serious. I really wanted to do a video about like Noble Senpai or another Black Hole Chan thing, but this has just been on my mind and I can't get it out, so I might as well just say it. Besides, I've already been kind of involved in an issue like this before in the past. I might as well. What I'm going to be talking about, though, this time is going to be wholly different because I'm not just going to be discussing a single person. This is more of an all-encompassing issue that's on YouTube, and it's been affecting it for a long time now. As to explain as to why I'm doing this video, last night, and actually a few nights before, Etika, or Desmond, his real name, kind of went on a rampage on Twitter. And this time it went way over the top, saying stuff like he's going to kill himself, etc. Thankfully, his ex-girlfriend was there and took care of the situation. He's in a hospital getting help, and things look like they're calming down. And yes, this is the second time this is happening. Now, Alice also says that please don't leave this conversation. Mental health is critical, and I absolutely agree with this statement. That is the reason why I'm making this video, to bring attention to this so people don't hurt themselves and people know how to help people out of these kinds of situations too, and their favorite creators. There is absolutely no question this time, that is a mental health issue, 100%. Not only did he get his second channel deleted by doing the same thing the first time by uploading off-brand to it, but he also did the whole suicide thing, yeah. I'm not even going to try and attempt to explain the reasons behind this because I simply don't know. The issue could stem from having too much attention on him all at once, and that he wanted to get more of it and was desperate for it and wanted to seek it any way possible. Another reason being that like his fan base got a little toxic for him not having a consistent schedule, and all the people berating him and his actions and stuff like that finally got to his head and pushed him over a limit. Perhaps there was even drugs involved. Who could say? But you need to understand that YouTubers, Twitch streamers, much like celebrities, are still people too. We mess up, we try our best, we still mess up again. We stumble, we fall, we struggle with internal issues, and we just try our best in this completely unstable market. Obviously, with this huge amount of pressure on us to constantly remain relevant and also to keep uploading content, to still keep doing what we do and make something of ourselves in something that's completely unstable, it can be swept under the rug in a moment's notice, it's not good on your health. And while you can get thousands of positive comments saying they love you, they love your content, there's still going to be that handful of negative comments that are always there in the back of your mind, nagging at you, thinking that maybe you can do something better. And when you get even bigger, it stops becoming just a handful. Sometimes it can become an avalanche. And again, I'm saying this is an all-encompassing issue on YouTube, because I've seen this affect multiple different people, even friends. I mean, just taking the Paul brothers, for instance, where they wanted so much attention and had so much views on them that they thought what they were doing was okay, that what they were doing was acceptable. But instead of actually being good, it was absolutely horrific in their actions of like shooting a dead body or disturbing peaceful neighborhoods with their own antics and just going on a little rampage. Or take, say, like Leafy is here, for instance, where he started off just like criticizing people that kind of deserved to be criticized, but then he kind of just spiraled out of control where he got all these people that wanted him to keep nagging and railing on people to the point where he got to people that kind of didn't deserve it, that he kind of got out of control and people started seeing like, yo, this is not okay. And again, there are many, many, many other YouTubers that fall into this little pitfall of like trying to do something that outdoes their previous self, but you know, you run out of space to grow until you start getting desperate, and this drug of attention just drives you to do some crazy things that you shouldn't do. That or the negative comments stack up so much that you're unable to ignore it, and it warps you and your personality, and it harms you. Another example of this negativity getting out of control is a man called the Eric Butz, who uploaded his reaction to the Star Wars trailer, The Rise of Skywalker, and he was bombed with negativity of people saying, like, this man is disgusting, like, what are you doing? Like, he is an undateable loser, a nerd, etc. But he's just a man who uploaded a video and just really likes Star Wars. That's basically it. The combination of all that hate and then attention towards that hate, and again, piling even more hate on top of that, it can get out of control. It's surprising that you don't even need to mess up. You don't even need to make a mistake. And somehow, sometimes, an unfortunate event, like, terrible things can happen regardless. And the fact is, some entertainers, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, celebrities, whatever, are able to take this hate and evolve from it and become something better than what they were. But some can't. I'm not here to place blame on the people that have fallen apart at the seams under all this just attention in their lives, and it's not what I'm here to do. The one thing I should say, though, of the people who are at the head of all this attention, is that you do have a responsibility with it. The responsibility to not harm people with it. By showing off your normalization of hate at somebody, by showing off the normalization of, like, laughing at a dead body, by showing off, like, saying it's cool to kill yourself or something like that, that's not okay. Now, obviously, on the internet, it's okay to be just an asshole. Like, just straight up. You're allowed to do that. But you need to, like, realize that being an asshole to somebody who doesn't deserve to be an asshole too, that's kind of messed up. As a celebrity, entertainer, whatever you are, there are people that look up to you, that, you know, like, think that you're a great person. And by doing these awful actions, what is this? What kind of, like, message are you sending to your fans? And that's kind of the sad cycle of this. The celebrities, the streamers, the YouTubers, whatever, get all sorts of negativity, and then in turn do something awful, and that in turn goes to the fans, and they get affected by this, and they get hurt by that, which then goes back to the celebrity, and it just gets into this negative spiral until eventually something hits rock bottom and comes crashing down. A message to the fans, to you guys who have supported me endlessly, and to everyone out there, I would feel absolutely devastated if I upset you in any way. I would never, in any shape or form, want to do something that would strip your joy away from you, that would cause harm to something that you love. And it's kind of like my responsibility to stop the hate, like, be that wall, be that filter that says, no, you're not getting through. I don't need any of this. It's sad to see that wall break sometimes, and it just causes this chaos. It's not good for the YouTube community, it's not good for the Twitch community, it's not good for just the community in general. However, one thing I do strongly believe in is in second chances. And no, that doesn't just mean you only get a second chance and anything after that you're done, because that's not how it works. I believe in getting second chances until you're finally able to do it right. As long as you're willing to keep trying and doing the right thing, then you're okay in my book. Because the world would not have evolved if people gave up after failing for the second time. Which is again why I'm not trying to bring hate towards any of these creators that I've named, or even the unnamed ones that haven't really done anything in public yet. Like, they mess up. They make mistakes. They're people. Like, just like I am. I make mistakes. I mess up. You guys see my edits sometimes. I mess up. But anyway, my message here is I hope this brings some light and some wisdom to the situation, and most importantly, understanding. Like, the last thing I want is someone's entire life to be ruined because of just dumb things that they've done. But yes, I realize that even uploading this video, people are still going to continue to make mistakes. I'm going to still even continue to make mistakes. People are going to continue to mess up, and things will just happen. Good or bad, doesn't really matter. But I know that doesn't matter to you guys, because you guys have been through mistakes time and time again. You've been through terrible incidents, such as my channel getting deleted twice now. And you guys have grown strong. You guys have been supportive and understanding. And I know that there's more people that are willing to understand than people that just want to watch things burn. I realize that I've been ranting a long time here, but I needed some method of getting rid of my thoughts, clearing my head, and just making things settle down once more. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank you guys for being supportive all this time. And I want to thank you guys for being absolutely compassionate about the happenings to like your favorite YouTubers and celebrities and other things, and helping them out when they needed it. Obviously, I'm not here to say you can only say good things about people. You're allowed to criticize. You're allowed to even hate on people. But just don't be a jerk. And especially, don't be a jerk for no reason. Because sometimes the attention, the hate, everything can just pile up and destroy who you are mentally for at least an instant, and terrible things can happen. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you beautiful sons of guns again next time.